So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And this is now today's lineup.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
Now, we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
So that's got things underway. Yaya Toure. Hazard. Muscular approach does pay off here. Roberts. That's Hannibal. Anthony. Oh, strongly challenged there, and he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And back out it comes. Looking for the runner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being, and the ball's a good one here. Gilberto Silva gets it away. Now the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. Defending of the desperate variety. Just too much on that, and that should get the job done. Anthony. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Hazard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Hannibal. Hannibal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes. Azar. Over to the left. Hannibal. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, smashing header! There it is!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 24 minutes is number 19.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Roberts.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Brownhill. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Azar. Hannibal. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up and...
Bruno Fernandes! They want to be quick to recover this. Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Fernandes. That's tidy. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Cullen. Hannibal. The fullback is in acres of space here.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bruno Fernandes. Cantona. Hazard. There's the hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Brownhill. That has been cut short.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gerrard. And it's Azar. Gerrard. He's in plenty of space here. Big header! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Number 7.
that'll be the final action of the first half. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Kudo-san, こんばんは。
Here's the whistle then to start the second half. Cantona. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Showing good feet. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Roberts. That's headed upfield. Hannibal. Can he latch on to this? Gilberto Silva spots it and intercepts. Azar. Yaya Toure. Dink through. Brownhill. Cullen. Hannibal. Bruno Fernandes. Anthony. Cantona has found the net here, of course. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good take in a good area. Alexander-Arnold. Now Gilberto Silva. Alexander-Arnold. Cullen. Hannibal.
The attendance for this
Now
match
Anthony.
was 71,898.
Bruno Fernandes. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
The goal scorer after 63
That's
minutes.
wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
And Uzo.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Plays a sharp little ball here. Brownhill. Bruno Fernandes does well to get it back. Now it's Brownhill.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gerrard. Yaya Toure. "75 minutes played. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So what can they make of this? Gerrard. Oh, it's Gerrard.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his
Substitutions
willingness to
taking
keep
place.
plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Yaya Toure. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Anthony. Steaming on goalwards. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's burst through. He's tried one! So there's going to be another change here. Redmond joining us here, the potential saviour.
Yeah, this will make things interesting. He's definitely one of those players who can deliver in a situation like this.
Substitution.
Just eases him off the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into overtime. Spread neatly. Oh, such a clever touch. Big chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Terrific recovery. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Everyone,
Thanks for the
please
intro,
welcome
Peter.
our
I've been soaking
players.
up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And this is now today's lineup.
Jim, which player is
Number
best equipped for
one.
this game?
Yeah, Bernd Leno.
Number 5.
I think his presence might
Anderson.
make all the difference for this team. He's got lightning fast reactions and a coolness under pressure that allows him to make the big one-on-one saves. He's also very reliable under the high ball or when he's dealing with crosses, and I'd expect the whole defence to play with a bit more assurance with him in place.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So that's got things underway. Yaya Toure. Bruno Fernandes. Cantona. He's got the shot away! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 2 minutes is...
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Fulham finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Robinson. Wilson. Ralph climbs up big. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Lukic with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence.
Щерко.
Alexander-Arnold. Cantona. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fulham have the chance to go the other way. Azar!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. Tete. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Adama Traore. Quarter of an hour played. He's in plenty of space here. Adama Traore. Traore's cross. Gilberto Silva can get it clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard is there and he can get that clear. And he's had it nicked away. Bruno Fernandes could move up a gear here. Now it's Gerrard. Gerrard. Fulham are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Cantona. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Bruno Fernandes.
クドさん、プレステ4と当たりすぎて狂
Oh, now
い
here's
そう
an
です
interesting
笑い。
matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Raul.
リーさん、こんばんは。いや、もう PS4 しかいないっすよ。もう PS5 のやつは痛い目見るから絶対やんない。
Azar. Cantona. Azar. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
もうね、マジで悲しいけど PS5 のやつはやらなくなってる普通。
マジでプレステ4しかいないですよね。
うん、まあわざとその PS4 でやってるやつか何もしないで PS4 でやってるやつかなって感じだよね。ほんま。
Nicely intercepted. Yaya Toure. Oh, good-looking ball. Gerrard calmly anticipates.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Azar. Wilson.
いやー、この時間からモンスター決めるっていうね。ちょっと決まりすぎちゃってるっていうね。ああ。もうこの配信は健全ですからね。PS5 の宣伝。いやいや、間違いないけどね。いや、もう、でも、なんか、そのうち、みんなもう PS4 でやるようになるんじゃないか。それがなんかスタンダードになるような気もする。なんか実際 PS5 持ってるけど PS4 版でやってるやつとか結構いると思いますけどね。なんか PS5 って表示されたけどやたらなんか重たいやつとかいるし。重たいっていうかなんか PS4 と当たった時はなんかこっちも回線悪いみたいになる表示が出るけど。なんか全く同じ現象が PS5 でも起きる。マジで、もうみんな PS4 でやるか。本当に。いや、久々に飲むモンスターうめえな。大丈夫か俺。体ぶっ壊すんじゃん。そもそも今日ってか昨日そんな寝てないっていう。びっくりした。エンベーもそんな外し方するけ
クドさん、プレステ4大事に取っておけばよかったですしょ。
もう行っちゃった。 でも俺も一応取ってあるけど適当に放り投げてるぜ。てか PS5 で PS4 版やればいいんじゃないの？それだともう PS5 なのかな？これわかんないよね。聞いてみたいね。それやってるやつに。
工藤さん、弟にあげてぶっ壊れたみたいです。
おい、弟。どうやったらそんなぶっ壊れんだよ。普通にやったらぶっ壊れんけどな。コードを抜けてたとかじゃないの。PSO を壊すってなかなかだぞ。そもそもそんな動かさんしな。基本置きっぱだけどな。面白い。いやーねー。てか今日11時にロナウド来るんだっけ？クリスティアーノ・ロナウド。それまでは起きてられないなぁ。言って多分2時間ぐらいしか配信できないしね。
工藤さん、なんか電源勝手に落ちるようになったらしいです
そんなことある？聞いたことないぞ。電源勝手に落ちる。でも、あれだけどね、PS4、まあ、PS5 もそうだけどさ、箱持ってったら直してもらえるっしょ。まあ、そこまでする気ならんか、PS4 に。なんか一回だけ、無料で直してもらえるみたいなのなかったっけ？エンベーもうまいな。
Fulham can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Andreas Pereira. Coming on to replace him is number 19.
It's Hazard! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defenses, and that's precisely why.
工藤さん、俺が大切に保管しとくべきだったな。
Kenny. Wilson. Now Lukic. This is Nelson. Wilson. Wilson! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Fulham making another change here.
Number 10. Kenny. Coming on the field. Number 9.
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 32.
Shifted upfield.
Smith-Rowe.
Wilson. Yaya Toure. Out to the left it goes. Wilson. Oh, good spread. Now it's Nelson. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's looking wide. Now it's Adama Traore. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. Adama Traore. Gerrard. And it's Yaya Toure. The final 5 minutes. Smith Rowe. Rodrigo Muniz. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Gilberto Silva. Threads one in. Wilson. Nelson. Wilson.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Nelson.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's cut it out. And we're done. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Cantona picking up. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here to open the scoring. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lahm gets a good foot in there. Beckham. Vieri. And here's Forlan. Tries a shot! Kagawa. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Dembele.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Kvaratskhelia. Danielson. Oh, no question, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Kagawa. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Oh, it's Dembele, and he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow it.
Kvaratskhelia! Brilliant save, it was certainly dipping.
Oh, that was stunning. He judged that beautifully.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Kvaratskhelia with the short one. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Livakovic. Danielson. Chip through. Shifted it to the flank. Forlan crosses. Kagawa. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Cafu. And it's Kagawa. And it's Vieira. Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. Danielson. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Kagawa. It's a good run down the right. And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dembele chooses to go back. Vieira. Chance to shoot now. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Dembele. He rises! That's a throw. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Kagawa.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Vieira. There's the shot! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you. Can he put it away? They want to be quick to recover this. And he has kept it out somehow.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Time and again they are repelled. And here's Dembele. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back underway. Belletti. That is good strength. Oh, good ball! Vieira. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Quality ball. And Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. To Danielson. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. And he's being shifted off it. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Koulibaly.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, shooting chance! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
A case now of complete control. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Keeper's dealt with that. Beckham. Oh, sweet feet. It's Dembele. Koundé does well to get it back. And that has put paid to that. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dembele! Dembele! And it's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, It adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That pass has been well intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Zakaria.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Seedorf. Oh, important interception. Kagawa. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And it's Bergomi. For Kagawa. Played back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's Dembele. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Spectacular save! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Vieira. And he was alert to it. And now they can spring out of defence. Seedorf. Lampard. Lampard! Oh, oh, he's been caught on it here. Kagawa. So we're still where we started right now. Vieira. And Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kvaratskhelia. Look at the space here. Steaming, real chance! Goal! Manchester United! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
27 minutes is number 15.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's managed to get... He's had a hit! It's there! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. And it's Lahm. Lobbed in behind. Vieira. Kagawa. Dembele. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
It's Bale! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Today, please have
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the action is back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Vieira. Bale. Could move up a gear here. Seedorf. Lampard. Pizarro. Kvaratskhelia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Kagawa. Kvaratskhelia. Here's Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lampard. Del Piero in 8. And the finish! Oh, that's nice. Goes in for the header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Manchester United will be glad to have come away from that scrape unscathed.
Oh, that was a real let-off, Peter. I think they can count themselves very lucky.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Kagawa. Del Piero. Lampard. Kagawa. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that was never going to make it. Lam. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, what has happened here? It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Hmm. かわいそうにね。もう締めさせてもらうわ。いろいろと。
Substitution on the field. Number
So
8.
this to extend their lead.
Number 10, Del Piero.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
After 71
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
ガチ5バックにしてるぞ。
Keeper's got his work done. It's their second corner of the game. That is a brilliant interception. No way through, so back it comes. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And the shot! And he hits the net! And they are right back within touch!
The goal scorer after 76 minutes is number 19, Lookman. Lookman. Lookman.
So is this the start of a comeback? Vieira. And it's Maldini. Nedved. Busquets.
言えそうだな、さては。
Really good ball movement. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. And it's
やば
Nedved.
やば
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
マジでやべえわ。
Seedorf.
いや、なんかコマ送りになってるんだけど。やばすぎだろ、マジで。
Succumbs to the pressure.
なんで俺が電波悪いみたいになってんだよ、だけど。
He needs a minder, and one of his
で
teammates
き
should
そう
be
だろう
picking
ね。
up on that, and quickly.
No, he's not getting past him there.
やばー。
Zakaria forwards and with intent. looking to set free a runner. Played in by Lookman. Decent hit! And again! And yes, it's there!
やば。
And what a climax!
いや、マジ鳥かごするけどね。
He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too,
いや、
Peter.
ガチで鳥かごするよ、そ
Distinctly
の
knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
この感じ、本当に。
クドさん、エグすぎる笑い。
え、なんかさ、何こいつ、回線操作してんの？
This is threatening to become a
もう
really
なんか
good
メロディー奏でてたよね。
And back to the keeper they go. Manchester United
もう
clearly
逆
now
サイドも
in
詰め
need
れ
of
ねえような
preservation
プレースキル
mode.
でさ、
Added minute has been indicated.
Vieira. Maldini.
俺に勝とうなんか100万年早いんだよな、マジで。
Turam. Bergomi.
I don't think they can assume
Yeah.
that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
That's Busquets. Turam gets across.
いいせなら。
And that is
こいつえぐいな。
as far as it goes. Manchester United
いや
proudly
ー、じゃあ
out
僕の
Chesterfield
速度見せ
victory.
ましょう
They
か。
know that was a battle.
なんならこの深夜だから結構いつもよりいいと思うけどな。えぐいな、マジでこいつ。こいつマジでえぐいな。ディビジョン1なの？やば。はい、やめろよ。は？えぐ。これで？え、なに回線操作してんのマジで。こないだ、なんか普通にマジで回線操作してるやつあったんだよな。似たもの感じるけど。え、見に来てる？今日お話ししようぜ。マジで話したいわ。喋ってよ。
クドさん、やってるな、これは。
ああ、まあ、いつもとあんま変わんねえな。うん、俺もなんか最近、なんかね、多分定期的に回線、固定回線変えないと、なんかダメな気がすんだよね。なんかだんだん落ちてくる。昔俺も300、400あったと思うんだけど。上りだけで。まあ、でもさ、3本はなんかアップロード引きな。いや、それでもね、3本になることはないと思うんだよ。ほんとえぐいなぁ。クソガキ。こいつえぐいな。マジでこいつ、ちょっとこいつマジで覚えといた方がいいよ。バッチリスクショ撮って。まあ、配信ではわかんないけどね。わかんないけどさ。いや、今の怖すぎでしょ。ガチで。もうまあいいや、やめとこう。 ね、仮にさ、本当に回線操作してるとしてさ、そんなんやる努力すんだったらマジで、プレイスキル磨く努力せえよっていうな。まともに裏ケアもできんかったやん。おかしいでしょ、努力の仕方が。バカでしょ。
工藤さん、スクショさせていただきました。
みんなスクショしてるし、PS4 じゃねえ。PS5 でもスクショしてるし、ビデオクリップも撮ったし、配信でも載せてるし、で、なんならパソコンにも保存されとるし。この間会ったやつもそれで言ったらめちゃくちゃやばかったけど。あれだ、もう、いろいろやんの忘れてたよ、もう。まあいいや。よし。でも、ちょっとディビジョン1行きたいね。とっとと行きてえわ。お、見れるぞ。おー、縦置きマジ感動。まあわかんないけどね。まだ PS4 でやってるかもわからんけど。PS4 版でやってるかもわからんけど。まあ多分 PS5 だろ、これは。この感じは。PS4 でゲームしてるけど、eFootball PS4 がないのが、確か隠せるんだよね。これがちょっと怖いけどね。もう PS5 って表示されてたとて、
So the wait is over. We can finally get going.
わ
Welcome
かん
to
ない。
everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
帰ろうじゃね。
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've
お
already
い、イエロー出せよ。そいつ2回連続でファールしとるぞ。
back into the middle. Dembele. And that's gone loose.
いや、なんでやばすぎでしょ。
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalize on now.
香川いや、ノイヤーか、だる。てか、普通にフラスルじゃなくてよかったわ。
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday.
読んでるよ。まあ、読んでても取れないことの方が多いわな。よいしょ。よいしょ。いやー、まあ、やっと、まともに、試合できるぜ。何それ。
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. You won't be happy with that one. And it's Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Passing nice and neat. And it's lofted. Goes in for the header.
トラップすりゃよかったな。トラップしてもし。
A clever idea to lift it into his path.
Odo. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Manchester United are enjoying a lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Has a go! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lam. And he's got the beating of it, and the shot! Rafael Leao, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Vieira. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kagawa. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Odo. Vieira. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he was alert to it. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Azar. Kagawa. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And here's Dembele. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That is good alertness. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Dembele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Little pass back.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
That is expertly dealt with. Azar. Lobbed in behind. That's beautifully... Mbappe! They've scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
That's wonderful. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Please grab the tickets you were given when
Yeah,
you
you don't
walk
get
into
any
the
points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
underway again.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pass is just off target. That could spell trouble. Mbappe gets through on his own. And he's straight offside. Maldini. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Dembele. Ball played for Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Pedri. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's clever. So much time and space here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And he's intervened well there. Mbappe hits one! Lam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Vieira. Rafael Leao. Now it's Pedri. And he was quick to react. No way through. Hazard shapes the shoot!
For this match was 71,898.
Second reaction.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, well played, well played. And the shot! He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cafu. Kagawa. And it's Vieira. And it's Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Pedri. Now it's Rafael Leao. That's tidy. There's the hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. Oh, a delicate chip through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Cafu. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Salah. Lam. And he's had it nicked away. Araujo spots it and intercepts. And that is a little undercooked. Lam. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Out to the left it goes. Vieira. Cafu. Kagawa.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vieira. Nedved. And it's Lam. For Kagawa. And it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's Dembele. Vieira. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Mohamed Salah did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice interception, well timed. That's a lovely, neat pass. Dink through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kagawa. Dembele. And the finish! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled, and can he finish? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
バモスさん、いつ頃からやってるんですか?
Seedorf. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Luis Suarez! Cafu. And it's Nedved. For Lam. And here's Dembele. And it's Lam. And it's Nedved. Pullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Vieira. Cafu. That has been cut short. Now it's Luis Suarez. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Luis Suarez. Maldini. Decent progress down the left. They get a throw in. Vieira. Pullet is onto it in a flash. Cafu.
There will be 1 minute at a
And it's
time.
Nedved. Showing good feet. Turns and goes back. Well read. And the danger is averted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How would you review the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Bayer Leverkusen get the second half started. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Vieira. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kagawa. And it's Vieira. Well read, nice interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf.
The attendance for this match was
And it's Lam.
71,898.
Kagawa. Salah. And Hullet! And for a moment, time stood still. Cafu. That's Nedved. That's Dembele. Nedved. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Nedved.
So,
Number
time
10,
for changes on
Kagawa.
both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
Manchester
Number
United
8,
take the lead.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit. Bayer Leverkusen are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. There's the shot! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Araujo wins the duel this time.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Ronaldinho. And here's Dembele. Rummenigge. Dembele. Ronald. Oh, shooting chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Ronaldinho fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
15, Dembele. Number 17, Vieira. Coming on
Cafu.
the field. Number 5, Johan
A game with
Cruyff.
so much to
Number
recommend it.
20,
Fabulous contest, but still no
Number
clear
3,
winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any
Substitutions
means.
taking
They
place.
still believe it can be won.
The final 5 minutes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kvaratskhelia.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And it's Maldini. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Hazard. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Maldini. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle.
スルーパス、確か余ってたと思うんだよな。ないっけかな。てか持ってるもん。うわ、スルーパスあんじゃん。いや、ないんだ。ワンパだけか。スルーパスつけてえな。まあ、とりあえずいいわ。共通のフレンドルティさんか。じゃあ強い人なのかな。全然順位見てなかったけど。
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Oh, そういう感じね。
Just off target. Yeah, it's good movement.
まあなかなか点の取り方は分かってそうだな。いやー、ちょっとだりーな。ちょっとマジだりーな。
Manchester United finding their passes. Now it's Kagawa. Now it's Mbappe. And he's certainly onside here. Roberto Carlos.
でもなんか普通に守備はそこまで。
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Shot could be on. Mbappe.
おお、危ねえ、何ワイカールト先輩。
And it's Kagawa. Now it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dumfries. Oh, nice touch. Dembele, very much a man of this moment. He's through here.
Yeah.
Straight offside.
マジいや、マジ全然裏抜き一発いけそうだな。
Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Vieira.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and they're simply...
Ah. Yeah, Daddy.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Dembele. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's in a great position. Tries to get it clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? That is good alertness. Mbappe.
Yeah.
Vieira. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Kagawa. Picked out brilliantly. Great hit.
オフないんだ。さあ。わけわかんねえ。
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
うさあ。
As close to certain as can be.
That's just a great finish, but
いや
it's
マジ
down
で
to very
攻
clever
撃に
movement.
全振りしすぎだろこい
It's
つ。
been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back
い
again.
やーマジで
Ernest.
なんかポゼッショ
It's
ン
an
す
interesting matchup. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vieira
しなくていいっていうか
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
うん
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The
なん
defense
か
though able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling
ボー
to
ル持
work
つ方が
out
もっ
whether
たい
that
ない
was
っていう
brave
か
or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Can he spark a counter here? And it's Kagawa.
There will be 1 minute added
And
time.
here's Dembele.
いやーファール
That's good running with the ball. Steaming
絶
on
対
more.
裏とか出してこん
Good
から
chance.
いやーマジかよ
It's a wonderful
いやマルキしとったやん
The lightness
That
of
is-
step, the sharpness of movement,
い
the
やマジで攻撃全振りすぎるやろマジで
both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at.
ファイブバックなの
Peter, and it's a
まあ同じだね
that could quite easily change hands in the second.
でもカウンターターゲットなんか入れてんのかな
I think you're at the right
オー
match.
トップっぽいんだよな気のせいかななんか死ぬほどバグらされてるって感じやな。
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United
なんか
can
めっ
really
ちゃ
do with
チャカ
some
チャカし
bigger
てるよう
names
に見える
standing
んだ
up
が。
here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mbappe. Mbappe going face to
う
face
ん、
with
そ
his
っち
great
じゃない。
rival. Vieira. Oh, they can break here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, super find. Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under
Oh.
that challenge.
こいつ。
And it's Lam.
そういう感じそういう感じマジ。
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Hullet. Oh, that's neat. And Hullet!
Bullet really had a clever trick to
そうい
shake
う
off his
感じ
opponent, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
いや、だる。えぐ。
Now
こ
it's
の
Mbappe.
パスえぐいん
Big chance! He scored!
うん。
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
Shapes to
いやー、
shapes.
シューキャンなんですけどね
Hullet.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that is
何
high.
にだる
Well,
設
that
定
was
それ。
just asking too much of himself from there.
He won't be happy with that one.
いやー、マルディーニそんなパス悪かったっけかな。
And that has left him in a heap.
The attendance for this
Lam
match
going
was
full tilt down the left.
72,306.
Look, movement creates more options, and
Yeah.
that was really sharply done.
Dembele, Mbappe, and the shot!
Fuck you.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Manchester United with their first corner.
どうしよっかな。やっぱ1枚リンクの方がいいのかな。とりあえず。
Substitution on the field. Number 95, Gullit. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 84,
They've played it short.
Number 10, Pele. Coming on the field.
And here's
Number
Ronaldinho.
21, Bale.
Taken back
Number
almost at
7,
once. Can he put it away?
Number 5, Hazard.
And now
Number
a sudden chance to
17,
counter.
Messi. Substitution.
Hazard, Messi, driving through the middle. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
完全に使用疲れてんな。ディフェンスを無力化されて、無力化というか、シュッ。
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
いやー、お前
Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. That pass has
そっち
been
じゃ
well
ないな。
intercepted. Hazard. Decent hit!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
いや、そう。
That was just poor decision making and a weak execution.
Dumfries.
What the fuck?
Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's a surprise. He's had a hit!
さすがに負けたか。
Well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only
結構テラム使ってる人いるけど、この時間だと強えんかな。ゴールデンタイムだとクソ弱えんだけどな。
Is three. There's the shot.
うん。
Really well taken goal. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, it's Dembele. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Lam looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Bale. Now it's Hazard. Driving on and making good progress. Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. Hazard. Now this could be a chance. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Varane. Dembele. And that's been intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was
プリさん、エフォートバック3、対戦ありがとうございました。守備とか色々下手だったみたいですいません。プリさん、エフォートバック3、シカトで草苗。
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Dembele. Nice ball and he's in here. Dembele! So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Thomas Partey, Peter, has an amazing engine, constantly covering both boxes.
And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Stood up well to him there. White. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Ødegaard just eases him off the ball. Kagawa. Mbappe. Ball played for Dembele. Quarter of an hour played. Fiddles it through. Very nicely done. White looking to run onto it. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Havertz. Cafu. Kagawa. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cafu. That pass has been well intercepted. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Ødegaard. Played back in. Ødegaard! It's a loose ball. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Dembele. White. Partey. White. Now it's Saka. Gets a good foot in there. Gently done. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. This might spell danger. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the shot! Ødegaard. Ødegaard goes steaming forward. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cafu. There's the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Saka. And that's played in low. Rice. Kagawa. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kagawa. Always onto this. And he was alert to it. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. He's picked his way through. Kagawa. Mbappe. Dembele. Dembele. And he's lost his man here. Oh, that is a good, real chance! Saka. Now Ødegaard. Subimendi. Tomiyasu. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. There's the hit! And he comes up trumps again. It's their second corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Rijkaard.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He was under real pressure there. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. Mbappe is on his own. Has a go! It's in! And this is getting better and better. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Rafael van der Vaart will be key here, Peter. I've always admired the way he plays between the lines, having eked out that extra yard of space nobody else can seem to see.
And surely, Jim, he's more than just a luxury player. Chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Maldini running with the ball. Now it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he finish? The ball has bounced loose now. Looking for the run-up. Great chance! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. And he's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Dembele. Oh, important interception. And now they can clear their lines. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kvaratskhelia.
Dembele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe with the short one. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Iniesta is the guilty party there. Oh, delicate chip through. And he can clear it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Iniesta. Now that's well seen too. Kagawa. And here's Mbappe.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Iniesta. Nice control. Oh, good read. And here's Suarez. Tries a shot!
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Dembele. He's played him through. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he's intervened well there. And it's Lam. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been flattened there. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And this is Luis Suarez. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, this looks sharp. Kagawa.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe. Vieira. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Passes short and sharp. Busquets.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Iniesta. Bellingham. And it's Iniesta. Pass is just off target.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Pressing high and with purpose. Kagawa. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kvaratskhelia, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bergomi. It's Kagawa. Cafu. And it's Kagawa. Here's Vieira. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's had a hit! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Has a look and place it forward.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Lam. Bellingham. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And they can counter here. Kvaratskhelia. Luis Suarez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Luis Suarez. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Cafu. Cafu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice sequence of passes this. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Kvaratskhelia. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham. And the shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
裏抜けすぎてるから、ピンクフォワード欲しいなってなるし、よくわかんないな。シュート1本しか打ててね。
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, Iniesta. El dorsal 11,
Aim forwards. The most accurate pass.
よし。はは
Always on
Woo!
this. Oh, it's Dembele. He's picked his way through.
いや
Full alertness.
ーなんか、ロナウジーニョのボールの吸い付き方エグかったけど。ぐわーみたいな。いや、
Dembele
エグくなかっ
tries
た。
looking up for options on the left.
いやーギリギリまで引きつけてんな。
This is it then, now or never. Oh, it's come loose. And that
いや
interception
ーも
was
う、
most
カーソル
necessary.
変わ
He
ん
read
な
that
よ
really well and stopped it.
勝手に
Some really good ball movement. And he's had a hit. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked
Ah.
sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The message is simple.
この人
Defend this
強いの
with
かな
your lives. Up he goes.
おー、出ねえのかよ。
Defending of the desperate variety.
おい、
Oh, well played.
おい。
Well, both
いや
sides might have to settle for a draw here.
ー、えぐっ
Oh, yes, it's there. And that might well be that.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And when the manager called on him, and that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable.
うん。あろてまうわ。もう疲れてんのかな。ちょっとロディ君入れよう。ロディ君、セバスティアン、ベロンか。誰だロディって。セバスティアン・ロディって誰だっけ。なんかいたような気がする。ああ。お、スタメン出た。ポジションじゃなくてショートカウンターの方がいいのかな。
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out. And Few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bergomi calmly anticipates.
なんか嫌だな。
Cruyff.
嫌な。
Well, Peter, at this stage we
Fun
often
one, what is
focus
it?
on the creative and goal-scoring talent.
Vieira
But
and Pereira
I'm going to
no
mention
problem.
a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very
Vieira,
strong,
David,
athletic,
Darin.
and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just
He
about
does
the perfect
the-
defensive specimen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Pullet.
お、危な。
Pressing high and with purpose. That has been cut short.
やばい。
And here's Pullet.
おい
Red. And the
ビエ
danger
ラ、
averted.
股抜きされんなよ。
It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
いやー
Pullet. That's an excellent interception. Baron.
カウンターしかないの。
He
ポ
won't
ジ
be
ション
happy
で
with
マジで
that
カウ
one.
ンターしてんのクソウケるの。
He's had it taken off
やばい
him.
やばいやばいやばい。マジで。落ち着かねえ。ボールが落ち着かねえ。お互いカウンターバシバシやり合おうとしてる。なんなんだその、味覚つくの。
It's
Ule?
not the game
Ule
we were
nunca.
hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
You can run onto that. Dembele. Very nicely done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played back in. Now it's Pullet. And he's picked out the run. And he's intervened well there.
危な。
Bergomi. With Veron. And here's Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Mbappe.
普通にあれじゃん。
Dembele did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Passing nice and neat. Well, the movement is
いやマジで
slick.
壁、
The
危ね
speed
え。い
slippery.
やー、ダメ
Defense though able to hold on this time.
ゴールデンタイムみたいな
That's
選
alert
択してる
and sharp and very well played.
とりあえず。いやいや、ファールないのマザファカー。
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. No foul, says the
うわ
referee.
ー、一回ぐらいで打てやいいのに。もう、やることないのに。
Cafu. And that's been
いやー、なんかずれ始めて
Well
る。
played.
やめ
Well
て。
stopped.
half an hour played now. And here's Mbappe. Fiddles it through. Dembele. Veron. And the finish.
シェー。
Manchester United. Manchester
なん
United.
かな
He knows
マ
it's
ジよく
taken
わからん
a big
な
and very
本
kind
当に。
deflection, but he is
な
claiming
んな
it
んだ
nonetheless. Manchester United have fired themselves
あ、
in
ベリンガ
front.
ム弟使
I
うか
think
ど
the
うせだっ
next
たら。
5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition
マ
will
ジでよくわか
inevitably
んないな、
react.
本当に。
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neither of these two want to come in second best. Now it's Cruyff.
やめて。もう中盤スカスカやって。
Davids.
危な。
Manchester United can certainly afford
もう
to
それ
see
運
this
だろ。
half out now and reset during the break.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a
そ
goal!
う。
It's a goal!
やっぱでも、
And there it's it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Things starting to look
い
very
や、三角
comfortable.
でした。
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Hits one.
そう。
They
よ
are
くわかんねえや、このクソゲー。
a quite incredible spell. They are flying. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way.
もう、流順手なんだ。マジよくわかんねえ。また便所行ってくるわ。ああ、どうしよっかな。マジで。あ、ファンバステン。ファンバステン。ファンバステン使うか。そして上部ブリンガン。ラブタねえのかい。フェノメナルパスはある。全然ベロンでいいな。
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started.
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A score of outrageous...
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Scholes. And the pass is intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, played right into his path. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Nakata. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's been intercepted. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vieira. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Has a go! It's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Cafu. And it's Vieira. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nakata. He rises! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Lam. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Scholes. And it's Van Basten. Vieira. Now it's Van Basten. Manchester United finding their... There's the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Bergomi. Great defending, strong and determined. Vieira. More and more pressure on the ball here. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Kvaratskhelia, Van Basten. Nakata. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Toure has created one goal already. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Van Basten. Vieira. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Just a goal. Shapes to shoot! Another big chance that gets away.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kvaratskhelia. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Van Basten. Time and again they are repelled. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Mbappe. And that has put paid to that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Lahm. Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Danger averted for now. He's had it taken off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And here's Van Basten. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Van Basten gets a good foot in there. Vieira. 60 minutes played. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lahm puts his foot on the gas. And it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Vieira. That's Rijkaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, can he find a finish? Scholes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinches it off him. Van Basten. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. Corner then. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Veron goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking here to chip it through. Neymar. He is through here. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Lam.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
Lam. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Neymar fiddles it through. Decent hit! And one more try! Goal! Collar at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
In with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Short changes him with that pass. Vieira.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vieira goes on a run down the left wing. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cafu. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Veron. And it's Vieira. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Van Basten. That is a brilliant interception. That's a sharp pass. Lam. Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Kohler demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. Kvaratskhelia.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Baron. And here's Van Basten. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy him. Kvaratskhelia! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Blue car parked outside the stadium gate. Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Vieira. Cafu. And here's Van Basten. And that has put paid to that. Kvaratskhelia.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Vieira. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't...
Heads it! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. We have already started here. And here's Van Basten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Van Basten. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Peter, I can't recall a better leader of the line than Marco van Basten.
Yeah, a great scorer of goals and, of course, a scorer of great goals.
Yeah, and because of that, the words audacious and spectacular come to mind, and I think they best sum up what he could muster on a consistent basis.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Valverde. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Bruno Fernandes. And he's picked out the run. Batistuta. Now the finish! Oh, that's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Veron. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Manchester United are behind here, despite their domination of possession. He's looking to set free a runner. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Rijkaard. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Lam. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bruno Fernandes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception, well timed.
Oh, incredible! Another own goal! Truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of...
He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Veron plays it short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Van Basten. Bruno Fernandes. Terrific header. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Veron. Cafu. That is good strength. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good spot, he's seen the run. He's through and all alone! Van Basten! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are
PSO かどうか知りたいな。PSO っぽいんだけど。
wonderful strike. Decorated
ファンバステン強かったのに。なんで結局あれか。スペース開けるやついないと無理か。はあ。もうなんか1700台をずっと行き来してる。よくわかんなくなってきた。マジで。割とガチでよくわかんなくなってきた。
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Nice ball and he's in. Great hit.
いや、なんでそんな中央に蹴ってんのお前。そんな中央行けっつったか
No, it's not getting there. So what can they make of this?
そうか
Stojkovic.
な。軽いときは、
And here's
エング
Suarez.
レか2枚がいいのかな。
Luis Suarez.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, time.
Tries a shot!
Yeah.
Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. This is promising. Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. And Stojkovic. Shot. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Bellingham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Oh, my word.悪い時は、そういう敵ゴールキーパーの方がいいのかな。軽い時は。
Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe. Dembele. Now that's a fine challenge. And that was very necessary.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bergomi. Now it's Mbappe. Lahm kept his eye on it. And fiddles it through. Nice interception, well timed. Kagawa. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's the shot! It's in! 2 up! Threatening to pull clear! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. The message is clear, none shall pass. Roberto Baggio. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah.
Interception was most necessary. Now it's Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Couldn't squeeze it through. No way through.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Yeah.
Roberto Baggio. Stojkovic. Mbappe.
Yeah.
Bellingham. Stojkovic. Now it's Messi. And here's Suarez. And it's Baggio. And the ball's a good one here. Roberto Carlos.
There will be 1 minute at a
That's been
time.
intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
怪しいな
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
いや、マジでやめてくれ。
And the first 45 minutes are up. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can
And if you do
repeat
have
their
a chance
first half
today,
success
please
with
take some time out
another
to give
show
your
of strength?
support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Messi. Luis Suarez. Messi. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Luis Suarez. Stojkovic. Oh, that was vital. Kagawa. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Bellingham. Decent hit! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And yes, and it's Luis Suarez. Can he put it away? It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That is so good, such sharp skill.